This ain't long and drawn out. This is more period, point blank. You have to understand, everybody who is black and running or jogging or exercising somewhere, doing something physical, is not an immediate threat to a black, white, or any other race of people. Okay? You can't put all people in a category and just assume that they are something you find categorized by racial adjectives or by profiles, something you saw on TV or something you witnessed in the past. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's what happened with the McMichael boys when they gunned down a black man in their neighborhood, or in a neighborhood they don't know if he lived, belonged, or was simply jogging in. They don't know. They don't know. Nothing qualified them to find out, but they also went on just damn not knowing. We don't know. We understand there to be a series of break-ins in the area. This guy we don't know, he also happens to be black. Now, I don't give a shit what you say. You can't tell me differently that those two descriptions didn't give him some inclination as to being the cause or possibly involved. Otherwise, you wouldn't have went out with guns. You would have simply say, I saw him. If we see him again, it's on. Nope, you went out armed then when you saw him, because you knew there was going to be some justification. You were going to get justice on your own. Therein lies the problem. Therein lies the problem. We're going to take action because we see somebody that we believe has something to do with crimes against our neighborhood, crimes against our people, crimes against this community. We're going to take action. But you're armed. You thought this is premeditated. The premeditated part is you went with guns. One man had a pistol. Now he'd have to also be in possession of his permission to carry, so it wouldn't look like he grabbed his pistol on the way out the door. He always has it on him. Okay, you can say that. But if he didn't have it on him when they came and talked to him, because they didn't arrest him, when he had it on him, he also had his permission to carry. Okay, well, he carries it all the time. Justified, out of here. Shotguns, pickup truck. Okay, that is a part of the wardrobe in Brunswick, Georgia. Brunswick is that, is that Confederate. So I imagine you probably, all their pickup trucks have shotguns in them. Probably bought, when you buy them, it probably has one in the back. So that's out of there. But this crime that was committed is on a whole nother level of why did this shit have to come up now? It just did. I don't know. It only happened in February. So when you're damn near thinking about how much longer you got to live as a result of the corona, well, let's squeeze some damn racism in here too. Let's get some hillbilly antics in there before we get this squared away and situated. Let's get some more. Let's let you know you ain't safe to just run around and be free. If you happen to be out and be free, you could still get shot down if we so see fit. If we so see fit. Every white person is not a Klansman. Every father is not Klan dad from the tribe of fucking, Negro haters. Let's get that straight. Every white person is not punk rocker, bite the heads off rats and birds and drink the blood on stage. Okay? Every white person is not a law-abiding, pocket protector wearing, plaid shirt and beige pants wearing nerd with a small penis. Every white person is not that. Okay? Shit. And every white person doesn't talk like this. Every white person does not fucking talk like this, buddy. I don't talk like that. And no, I don't talk like this, and my name's not Todd. No, every white person is not that. Get that through your heads, people. Black, white, blue, pink, everybody. They're not all Peckerwoods. They're not all bad dancers. Some of them can actually jump very high and are actually good at certain sports and can dance. These stereotypes are stupid. But every black person is not a gangbanger. Every black person is not a rapist that only preys on white women for some stupid reason. Every black person does not gangbang. Every black person does not specialize in B&Es and is not all familiar with the police code 187. They don't. All black people don't like to listen to loud music, primarily consisting of rap or hip-hop music. And all black people don't hate white people. The facts that you probably say, I know that, but hey fuckhead, listen to me, because everybody don't know that, and everybody doesn't think that way. Everybody, and a lot of people, can tell you now they know somebody, or familiar with somebody, or associated with somebody who believes the opposite of that. Believes, hell yeah, clench your purse if you see a black person. I don't give a shit if he wearing a suit that costs more than the purse. Clench your purse and lock your doors in the neighborhood he lives in. And guess what? I know neighborhoods where you better clench your purse and lock your damn door. If you in a car, you better lock your door and clench your purse. And it's because of a white person, not a black person. But if you have that tunnel vision, that stereotypical thinking that it's only black people that you have to worry about this from, or it's only white people you have to worry about this from, and then that's how stupid you are. And these are the people that need to have their mind revamped around that realization, because that's not true. There are white people that are sick. You know, they're on certain drugs and they will bust you across your damn head, minus and regardless of the results and the penalties that they may incur for their habit, for their drug habit. And there are black people who will do the same for their drug habit. And it's a sickness. It's not that that's how they have been made. That's how they were created. God put them here to be the villains of the world. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. You know, a jury of your peers has to be somebody who can see past what you think and just basically go by what you think is the truth based on what you hear, the evidence presented before you. Now, damn it, I don't know who said that these McMichael boys, Gregory and Travis McMichael, had every right to shoot the black man in Brunswick. I don't know if Brunswick feels that they were justified, but for whatever reason, they hadn't been taken into custody yet, and it seems really, really, really suspect. Because supposedly the older guy was affiliated with the DA's office at one point in time in his life. Okay, fine, whatever. But the son, or Travis, the younger one, was the one that did the shooting. I don't give a shit about none of that. If you did the shooting or you were involved in the shooting, until we get more evidence, you got to be taken into custody simply because you just don't damn know. I didn't hear none of the words spoken by the black man or the shooter, so I can't say exactly what the heck was going on. But there's a guy there's a man that's dead now, and we got to take all things into account. And until we get it sorted out, I want everybody who's alive, that was there, that was toting the weapon that wasn't authorized or was authorized, in custody, being questioned, so that at least we have who could be considered guilty in custody for questioning. That shit make perfect sense any other time. It just seems different now because they didn't do that. It hadn't been done. So it's like, okay, if normal parameters aren't going to be done now, what's to say that they'll be done in the end? Now you got people thinking there's something making this one-sided, unjust, racially biased, or whatever have you. Get it together, Brunswick. Get it together, Brunswick. Georgia doesn't have a whole lot of room for error because it's already considered one of the most racist states in the world. Still probably would prefer racism and slavery. You probably, and if you do, that's too damn bad, because ain't nobody about to go and pick shit for your cotton, oranges, bananas, pickles, none of that. Ain't nobody picking shit for white people no more. No, I'm afraid not. And if they are, it's seasonal and it's just work. It's not because you own people anymore. There's no more owning people. And there's no reason to be racially, prejudiced against people anymore. Racial prejudice, two different words, two different terms. If I prefer something, I might be prejudiced towards it and I'll go that way, but it won't be towards a person. It'll be because of a choice I want to make. We ain't gonna get into that right now. We ain't gonna get into that right now. What happened in Brunswick was a crime. It's murder. It's not manslaughter, it ain't second degree, nothing. No. And I don't want to hear a whole bunch of reasoning or rhyme or it could have been, should have been, would have been. No. I know you want to just condemn anybody who has a phone with a camera on it, but damn it, there are a lot of things that's being seen now that you'd never see. So that the explanations would have to make a whole lot more sense when we got the evidence right in front of us in live action and in live color, in living color, Keenan Ivory. I'd be like, damn, we saw you shoot him. Or he said something. I don't give a shit what he said. He didn't have a weapon. You did. Anything you thought to say to that man should have been said by a police officer on duty. On duty, Zimmerman. On duty. Because these concerned citizens said you fit a description. Or you are unauthorized to be in their neighborhood. Well, okay, well, let him ask them racist-ass questions. And he can put some logic behind the law to what he got to say. You just riding around in your pickup truck with guns, you ain't got the right to ask me shit. I probably would have definitely tried not to get shot, but I damn sure would have had a problem with you asking me questions in your pickup truck with the shotgun, with your damn coveralls on, talking about where you doing, where you from, who you are. Man, fuck you, I ain't got to answer shit. Who the... Boy, you better leave me alone. You better leave me alone. This is going to draw a lot of heat. Brunswick is going to catch a lot of flack. And, I don't know how long this guy, this McMichaels guy, I don't know how long his arm stretches as far as connections and people and political positions or whatever, but to get off scot-free and clear on this one would draw a lot more racial tension on this already diminishing world we live in. So, whatever incest-filled local communities want to come together in support of what happened here, y'all can go to hell. Y'all can go to hell. Because y'all will get that fucking little piece of shit town, Brunswick, burnt to the ground. And I know where Brunswick is. I know exactly where Brunswick is. It's not the best place to be trying to match forces and match racial tensions right now. It wouldn't go good for yous. It ain't gonna go good for yous. I can tell you that right now. So hopefully the judicial system will come to grips with doing the right thing. And I don't want to be biased about it, but I mean, shit, ain't no real way to accept anything less than murder charges for these two guys for what they did. That's it. If you feel differently, feel free to share your voice and opinion. Otherwise, like, share, and comment on this post from me.